This episode brought to you by aging. Donald Pleasance definitely did. We did. The movie did. But not surprisingly, Paul Rudd did not.
Hey, everybody. We're watching Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. Happy Halloween, everybody. I am Joe Finley.
I'm Todd Tebow, the sailor. Murray, woo!
Ooh, we're ghosts. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No, seriously, we died.
Yeah.
It was...
It's from beyond the grave.
We thought we couldn't have sex to death. But we did. It happened. All right, let's just get right into this bad boy. You guys have candy to eat. It's Halloween. Let us press play.
Now.
We did it.
We've died, and you're going to think you've died and gone to heaven, baby.
I don't even understand
Here
what
we
that
go.
means.
Miramax.
Oh, no subtitles or closed captioning available for this
That's
one. We'll
okay.
just have to figure it out.
Ah, well, yeah. It's just going to be tough. Dimension.
Yeah. So Dimension, right off the bat, this movie lost a bunch of money from its budget because Dimension was also making Hellraiser Bloodline, which is the Hellraiser in space, and it was bleeding money. So they had to go ahead and move some of that money over there to help get that
Oh, my
movie
God.
finished.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Like, you've got a budget for a movie, and they're like, sorry, we got to...
How much money has Mustafa Akkad made off of these movies?
Donald's first one, Donald Pleasance.
Well, he's the only thing, and this is an interesting thing. I'm going to go spoiler alert right now.
More
Donald Pleasance doesn't interact with Michael a single time in this movie.
You
It's
probably
the
say, Michael. You see him slumped over in a phone booth somewhere. I don't know.
So this features a slight. I think they aged her up a little bit, but it's a recast Jamie Lloyd, who was played by Danielle Harris as the little girl.
This is
in
her
the
now.
previous ones. So some time passed and they made this movie, and I guess Danielle Harris wanted to do it, but they wanted somebody 18 plus because they didn't want to have to follow all the rules for a kid.
Right.
She wanted it so bad. She talked to some her agents and stuff like that, figured out what she would have to do to get it done. Look at this. It's a fucking cult thing too. It's
Oh,
angry.
yeah. It's very
But-
Rosemary's Baby.
Very. But so Danielle Harris found out that if she emancipated herself from her parents, she would be able to work the movie without all the hours and stuff like that. Then they offered her, they didn't even offer her $5,000 to play the star of this movie. And that was all she was asking for, and they wouldn't give it to her. And she didn't like the script or anything. So she basically broke up with her parents
For nothing.
for nothing. And she had to spend money to do that. She had to pay lawyers and all that. So she probably paid more than she would have made had she gotten what she wanted out of the movie.
What the
To do all that.
fuck?
Like, it's just a bananas
Well,
thing.
like, how old they weren't going to put her in it anyways. They're going to have her doing this right here. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Is this the guy from The Exorcist? Or The Exorcist? Yeah. Let me see my baby.
So this is just,
Baby's evil.
yeah. Well, and this is it.
Putting him back.
So in these movies, like in the last one and in this one, you see like a tattoo on Michael's wrist, and it's like that's his curse. He's being he's like literally being cursed
Oh, this
by a
is
cult.
baby Michael Myers.
I don't even know if it's Michael.
Paul Stephen Rudd.
Yeah. So this was his first movie, but this is not the first movie you would have seen him in. Clueless came out before this,
Right.
but he shot this first.
Right.
Bradford English. That's just a great.
Baby Dink.
Oh yeah. God, I used to just have to watch porn to see people with bigger
Look at their-
penises
their
than me.
right-
Now I can do this.
They're like, just do something. He's like, I'm going to turn around. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to pray to the
I don't wanna
candles here.
Yeah, I'd really like to not stare at the naked baby for as long as I
Right?
can.
Wonder whose baby this is. How much was the baby paid?
Yeah. That's a good question.
This guy's going to be sitting next to the dude that was on the cover of Nirvana's Nevermind. He was like, I was the baby in Michael Myers 4.
You've seen my penis a lot.
Yeah, I'd say with his.
Yeah.
That it dies, but it
It almost makes me wonder. It's like, oh, you're the guy from that, and then he's like, yeah, it's like a hot girl or something. It got bigger, you know.
Every Comic-Con panel they're at, they both get into an argument over whose baby dick was bigger.
Yeah.
It's like, boys, we're just signing autographs. Nobody cares.
Yeah. I was in the cold pool. It didn't count. So this went over a this had like a lot of kind of pain around this movie because I guess when they shot the movie, they finished it and they sent it to get like a test. They sent
Get your baby out of
They
here.
sent it for a test screening. She looks a little bit like Billy Bobby Brown. But yeah, they did a test screening and they said it was basically like 14-year-old boys and they hated the movie because they wrote it as like a psychological horror.
Right.
And they hated it. So they're like, okay, we got to do all these reshoots, blah, blah, blah. So they booked Donald Pleasance for these reshoots. He just had a surgery and then he was having a vacation. He was going to come after that. He died.
Oh, fuck.
So they couldn't do his reshoots. So they had to get a body double to finish the movie
For Donald.
for Donald.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
This is where it started. Then she went home and never mentioned it again until Michael grew up and murdered her or his sister.
Yeah.
The sister that he murdered, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Well, and see, this is what's
Who's
so
this now? Oh, fuck. The cult wears the mask. What?
No, this is just Michael.
Wow.
I hate when they changed up his theme too. Like it's the same theme, but they're like, we're gonna use a different synthesizer to do it or whatever. I'm like, fuck, man. It was the best theme and remains the best horror theme going. And they're like, we're gonna change it up and be like, cool. Be like if now like the Chemical Brothers got their hands on it and they're like, we're gonna do the theme.
Wait, I thought the baby was Michael Myers.
I thought so too, but then I remembered the end of the last movie.
So
where the
the-
man in black, like basically came and
right,
collected him.
right, yes. So they have allowed him
So
to.
this is Jamie. This is Danielle Harris's old character. So she just had a baby. I believe. I may be wrong.
They
Again,
brought
I've
him
not
in to
seen this
be, yeah. This is like in the new Michael Myers where he was like living in the sewer and that dude was like bringing in people to kill to like regain his strength or whatever was happening. Yeah, it was the best. That's for sure.
And like it was just that like the first one wasn't bad. I didn't have a problem with the first one. The second one was too much about everything but Michael.
Look at she's trying to think of what? Over here taking a piss or what?
Oh, that was a good break. Well,
Oh.
both of the movies we watched today started with
a neck flip around.
break. I guess it didn't. No,
It was.
no, but in different order though, because the neck flip around was the first kill, and that one is the second kill in this one.
Oh, 'cause
but
he killed the
other
nurse.
kill was a nurse. So both of them, one of the first two kills was a nurse, and
nurse.
the other kill was a neck break. Whoa!
And like I said too, I was like, this is kind of ripping off like Halloween 2, right? Within
Yeah.
the hospital.
Yes.
So
Thankfully,
now
that didn't-
he's going to be after the baby
Lampkin Lane. Yeah.
because the baby has been cursed for some reason.
I don't know if he's going to. Like they're like, you have to bring me the
Does he
baby.
want to? Oh, there he is. What?
Yeah, there's so many weirdnesses going on.
So why does he care? Like, if he kills the kid, then, he's going to put his soul into the kid and live forever, kind of Chucky, or like, what's the deal?
I don't really remember, to be honest with you. I'm hoping that they'll explain it. I
hope
feel
they
like
don't.
they won't give. Yeah. I feel like they're not going to give us an acceptable answer
Right.
that we want. So Peter Jackson was actually asked to direct this movie.
No way.
I don't know if he turned it down or if they just ended up deciding to go with somebody else.
Right.
They went with Joe Chappelle. This was the second movie he ever did. I don't really know what the other one. I don't remember what the other one was. It wasn't like anything of note, or I would have written it down. He was a producer though, and directed lots of episodes of The Wire, CSI Miami, Fringe, Chicago Fire, and Blackbird.
Sounds like a good career to have.
Yeah.
Just to be one of those dudes that directs episodes.
I'm
He
sure.
must be making money.
Oh yeah. Well, and he was also show running, right? Like, so,
Yeah.
Like, and he did like a couple seasons of The Wire, and he did probably 3 seasons of CSI Miami, and
Oh, here you go.
yeah. Old bras are awful.
No way. The classic. Classics never go out of style, buddy.
Yeah, it looks very aged.
So this is the girl from the clown girl.
I don't even know now, to be honest with you. I think
Could be anybody.
Yeah.
somebody in his lineage,
Yes.
way the fuck down.
Well, I
like
know
a
that-
cousin of a cousin of a cousin
Yeah.
that they, you know,
I know that Jamie is like the girl in this movie. I just don't know that this is Jamie right now.
could be anybody. I like those little
I
green
have
panties.
that-
Those are real underwear.
That clock radio that's on her thing, I had that one. That was the one that every old person had.
Oh,
This is the old
there's
OnlyFans.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Ant-Man just got caught peeping on a nobody.
Shit. Way to go, perv.
How can you be so like if you're gonna be a weird peeper? How can you be so obvious? I'm just gonna stand in front of this open lit window and do this. Like not even like curtains all the way down, and just having it poking through.
He
Or,
was telling his friends, she bless me. She doesn't even care. She must love me.
he looks
Oh,
here. He looks like his son looks exactly like him here.
Michael's work isn't done in Hatfield.
But you're 100% right though. He's like God. He
He'll come home.
he doesn't age.
no, he doesn't. He doesn't age, and it's
Like,
funny because
my
of
God.
course, he looks older, but he does not look old. He
Right.
just looks like he looks
Just
like
a
the
little
difference-
bit.
Yeah, he looks
Just
like
a smidge.
yeah, he looks like the difference between like oh you did this movie in like '96 and then you did this movie in 2003,
Is that what this was? 96?
'95. I think.
95, 96. My God. This is what they had, eh? It'll be a curse.
Yeah, or at least this was shot.
Anybody who's cursed by the cult will then.
Is that-
oh, fuck,
is that John
there it
Williams?
is.
John Williams, he's writing his score for the next Star Wars movie because that's how he did it. He did it in typewriter.
I'm gonna tell you, da 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 da.
No, but it's all
we need one more
flat.
A. One more A.
Da,
One
da,
more A.
da, 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 da.
Zero. What? Oh, sorry, there's nobody there. That's right.
But around this
Okay.
time, though, he would have been getting prepped for episode 1, so it would have been like, blah, blah, blah.
Did they ever explain? Oh, this guy. Did they ever explain the black figured man person?
That's, yeah, they do in this one.
Oh,
And
okay.
you know what's funny? That wasn't something that was like part of the plan to do. The director and writer, when they came into this, so yeah, I think this is Jay. I don't even know who's who. I think that's Jamie. But
This has got to be her. Black
no,
hair. The other one's
the-
not her. This is her.
But yeah, so the director and writer basically were like, "Oh yeah, we should probably like explain who that guy was in the previous
Yeah,
movie,
maybe,
right?
yeah.
But like there was no like like you would think like Mustafa Akkad would be kind of like a Feige in this thing, going,
Right.
hey guys, you need to continue this story, or you need to.
It's like
he's
he didn't
just,
even
like-
watch the other ones.
He's literally just
they don't give a shit.
He's literally just counting money. They just keep backing trucks of money into his house. He's like, I can't keep up. Make
Northern Illinois.
more. No, that is-
Oh fuck. At the hospital, can you leave the desk? Like, doesn't
No,
somebody
I
have
think
to
this
come
is
and
the-
get you?
I
Like,
think this is the bus station.
oh, okay. Go find the person in the shitter. You can put any money in.
Is it a nice baby in a dirty towel?
Maybe you could call 911 for free on a payphone. I can't remember
Yeah.
if you could or not.
Yeah, you can.
Could you? Yeah, yeah.
You dial 0 and 911.
Yeah.
The 0, you can make collect calls.
And
Collect
yeah.
calls, kids. That was when you used to have to have them dial the number, and then the person
Pick
on
me
the
up a mo-
other end
yeah.
would accept the charges.
Do
That's
you
how we
accept
would
the charges?
That's how we would call everybody when we were up north. I'd call my parents.
You
and
were
stuff.
getting a call from, I'm at Joe's, pick me up. Boop. Do you accept the charges? No, I don't.
and then she wouldn't come get us.
Yeah. You're there.
It was
forever.
just like it was just
You're like, I don't know who's pick me up at Joe's.
Yeah.
Whose name is that? Who the fuck is that?
is that Turkish?
Yes. We don't know any foreigners, do we?
You should
Look at Donald Pleasance. What are you doing here? Oh, we're filming a movie, Donald. Whatever.
In fairness, he didn't age that bad.
No, he doesn't look that bad,
And,
actually.
and keep in mind, he dies within.
I
like,
think
a
he
couple
looked
months
worse
of this.
in the last one I saw him.
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to practice medicine.
His
I like
voice
those old
is
lamps.
weak. Yeah. Yeah, his voice is really weak though. That looks
You
like
can
there's a
hear him?
hookah in the background. Yeah, I heard him.
Oh, I can't hear anything. I have no sound at all. I've been faking it. Just like with all the
Well,
ladies.
of course, nobody's talking. Can you hear now?
I don't hear any music or anything. Nope.
Oh, that's really.
I can't even hear Paul Rudd's acting right now. There.
Okay, stop talking for a second. Okay, we're good. I wanted to make sure that I still had the the thing set up. I was hearing it the whole time. Did you not hear any of the last movie?
Yeah, the last movie did the beginning of this now.
Oh, okay.
Up until now.
All right. Well, we fixed that.
Shut up, baby. Shut up.
Yeah, I know. Babies always, man. This
Like
is
that
why.
goddamn thing.
This
on
is
that
why
baby.
MASH was the only like the girl from MASH was the only one to have it right. For people who don't know, do you know?
No,
Oh.
no.
So I think the second last episode of MASH, the entire thing takes place with it might not even be the second last, but it was right very close to the end. Alan Alda is in a mental institution.
Yes, I do.
And so so anybody else who doesn't know this, basically he's having this he keeps telling this story about he was on this bus and they were being obviously it's Korean War and they're being raided and there was the one woman had a chicken and he's like silent, like the chicken's gonna like give us away, like you got to do something because make the chicken be quiet, and she killed the chicken. And he tells the story over and over again, and it's not till the very end when he finally tells the real version of the story where she suffocated her baby, so they wouldn't get caught. And then he breaks down in what he better fucking won an Emmy for. Like,
I think
it was
he did.
Such a good.
I think
scene.
he did. Yeah. Come to snuff the rooster, bud.
Oh yeah.
I don't like this Michael Myers mask. I need to see it again.
The part 5 Michael Myers
Yeah.
mask was the worst one. I think this is a different one, but it's still bad.
I don't think the hair looks all whack out crazy. Like
The last one, he had like almost blonde hair, like it was really light brown, and it was just like it was like the one you would buy at Spirit Halloween that's cheaper than the replica one, like they're right beside each other.
Yes.
Well, this one's $20, this one's $80. I'm gonna get the $20 one because it's just for this one night, right?
oh yeah. I'm sure they asked Peter Jackson 96.
Yeah.
Like
So that
96 was like this movie seems like it came out in 85 or something.
So that was like oh god, what was it like? Meet the Feebles and stuff like that would have been out
Right.
by then.
that before that.
Yeah.
I think Meet the Feebles was way before this.
No, I just mean that's what he'd be known for.
Oh right, yes, yeah. Bad taste.
Yeah. But realistically, he was not have been that far off of starting to plan Lord of the Rings, like a couple of years.
Totally.
Yeah.
Listen to the new theme, eh?
And that's what I'm saying. I hate it.
It's kind of jazzy.
I hate like they're like, oh, I have a new keyboard that does a new sound. I'm like, play the goddamn song the way you're supposed to play it.
No, they're like people are sick of it. This is a new era.
No, nobody's
We're
sick
gonna
of it. It
need,
was so good.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I'm saying the studio, right?
It'd be
What
like-
can we do? It's a curse.
Like for here, great example. Friday the 13th. And like, like it's just not happening.
no, I don't know, man. I was kind of digging that.
I know, but
I was. This is the Jason scat.
yeah, that's for his like cyberpunk version of like.
It seems like it's the end of the movie, and it just started.
Oh my god, this is the same barn that
Yes.
Jason was in.
He's gonna run into Jason. Be like, hey, what's up? They'll give like their hand,
Yeah.
and then they'll keep going their separate ways.
Do you feel I noticed this in a lot of them, and of course these movies take place over Halloween, so obviously the existence of pumpkins in scenes makes sense. But do you sometimes feel like they go a little heavy-handed with the pumpkins? They really got to nail down that
Yeah.
that
Oh
this
fuck.
is because like there's just pumpkins everywhere in this place, just loosely packed around. Like they're not all packed together, like they're gonna go out on a
Right.
ship, man.
They're just
like-
as if somebody that works or lives on that farm was like, I'm gonna spruce up the thing for
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yes, this was the original pumpkin spice. But
Right? It's totally true. What the
yeah.
fuck? Like,
but like literally, it's just whatever you could
I'm
put
gonna make
something
this
on
barn
top
look
of.
creepy as fuck for no good reason.
Yeah. This is that barn from Twister with all the like blades and
I
shit.
think this is the barn from every movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, I mean, what
The last
more?
fight from Universal Soldier.
What more do you do with a barn? You've got those weird hooks for hay bales.
Of course, it's for murder.
Yeah. Where did the baby go?
Or hiding above while you see an illegal act happen, and then you have to go on the run for your life. Oh yeah, he's got super fucking curse hearing, girl.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Oh my god, your jaw would be broken to fuck. Oh, that's right.
I guess this isn't Jamie.
Oh, girl. Who's got the baby? Who's taking the baby?
Give me the baby. And he picks
The
it up.
baby's
He's
gonna
like,
get away.
"Get you." What if he looked back and it was the baby with just the giant mask on?
That's the twist.
This mask is not as bad as 5.
No,
The hair's
I agree.
not
It's not
I
that
don't
bad. It's
like-
still not. Meh.
Yeah, the problem with 5 is that you could so clearly see the eyes. Like you saw, it was the big ring.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the big ring around, and you just saw his eyes outright. And I'm like, I don't want this. He
It
needs
looks like
to have like
Carrie Ann Moss.
yeah.
He's like, huh? What?
Yeah, don't whisper. I'm wearing a mask. My ears are covered up. These aren't real ears. There.
Oh shit! How does he know to work this fucking?
Oh, he's been in a barn. Come on.
He's
All
barn
he knows-
dwelling for a
all he-
long
yeah.
time.
I'd like to. It's funny because it just made me think about like where would he like stay overnights and things like that.
At the cult
Like,
house.
Yeah, well, no, but I'm saying like pre that, right? I was like, oh, maybe he just he'd wander into barns. I kind of like the idea of him getting like Airbnbs.
Did he not kill anybody at the cult? Or was he sort of like, that boss in the movies where he'll just shoot one guy and then the next guy comes along? You know what I mean?
I think the idea that they're selling is that they are under control. Like they like he's under,
They're controlling
he's
him.
under their control
Right.
because of that tattoo and whatever. If I'm not mistaken, no, it's not him.
That's supposed to be Tommy or whatever?
No, well, no, because he's too old. Because Tommy would be. Oh no, yeah, I guess it would be about the right age. What was interesting is the guy who played Tommy, the original kid, was they wanted to offer him the role, but he's not an actor anymore. He didn't have an agent. They had no idea how to get in touch
How to
with
find him.
So that he just found out like after the fact. I think he
said,
played Tommy
"Damn."
like another time. But
He's like, I worked at Rex, I
yeah.
totally would have been fucking Tommy again.
Yeah.
Is
'Cause
that the old Myers house? Is that where he was living?
Yeah. Well, I don't know that he's living there. I think he might be living in the old house.
That's what I'm saying. He's living in Michael's old house.
No, I think he's living in his house, like his parents passed it on him or something.
Okay.
I don't know that for certain, but
I don't water down orange juice. That shit kind.
Stomach pounder.
who's
Themed shirt for the
Who
kids.
is that kid?
That blonde kid?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. You better stick to
he looks like somebody. He looks like he
It's a
grew up.
girl I'm
with
trying to get.
somebody.
Sometimes she looks like Pam from The Office, and sometimes she's like,
I was gonna say she looks like
look at that.
why can't I think of her guy? Amy Adams.
Oh, she's Pam from The Office mixed with Amy Adams.
Oh,
That's
he's
it.
not.
Set.
He's not Tommy. He's Strode. He's like those are the Lori's grandparents
Ah,
or Lori's parents. I mean,
they look like she's wearing a wig. I'm trying to hold her up.
yeah.
I'm trying to.
I'm not even gonna bother looking it up. I looked up the cast already. If he was somebody, I would have.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
But it's funny because you say Pam from The Office and Amy Adams. Amy Adams auditioned to be Pam from The Office, and she was in a couple of episodes.
Oh, she
of The
was in a
Office.
few episodes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He has red lips. Like,
Yeah.
what is he drinking Tang before the fucking shot here? What the hell's going on there?
but they determined she was a real shit actress, and they didn't want her, so they were just like, "You're pretty.
You're
We'll
pretty.
let you be the pretty girl in a couple episodes."
Barry, finish your Ovaltine. This guy looks like somebody too. That guy's in shit.
Yeah. So they're John and Deborah Strode, and that's for
Whoa.
John Carpenter and Deborah. Deborah Carpenter, Deborah something was the other producer on the original Halloween.
Not Carpenter.
Deborah, I've heard name.
Don't say it.
I can't. I don't know what it is. That's the whole point.
Deborah. I know it. Damn it.
Deborah, damn it.
John Carpenter and Deborah. Forget it. Fuck it.
Forgot it.
She looks like Shelley Duvall. He's like such an asshole that throws money at her. I don't know what they're talking about, but he's like, why don't you go get another facelift? You are. Whoa.
For everything everybody's
Whoa, bro.
Yeah. For everything everybody's been through in this family, assuming, like, why are we having why are we like having these kinds of stresses? Or maybe that's it. Maybe they break.
Whoa, buddy. That's right, bud. Fuck do you think's that? We can slap around. Stab him. Cut his cock right off, right in front of mom.
That's what, yeah.
Fucking A. She'd laugh at. Oh, it's the kid.
Yeah. I still love the Chris Gethard show. A couple of guys in there, they would do this regular Halloween video that they would play, and it was called Cock Cutters. And it was just literally the guy's like, "Can I see your cock?" I was like, "No, you can't see my cock." Is that Hillary Swank? No, I don't know. It's different.
Yes, it is.
She was like, and he was like, "I can see your cock," and and that was the whole thing. And then the guy'd be in the shower, and then he would like come in, and then he's like, And then he turns around, and then the guy is like standing right there, and he's like, "Oh!" And then he ends up like cutting off his dick, and then that's like the whole thing. And then,
I love this guy like, grabs her by the throat. That's how they show each other love.
yeah, that's
Grabs her by the throat, turns her around. She's like,
that was why I was bad with girls in the '90s. I was never grabbing people by the throat.
I know, right? That's what they loved. Clearly, 95 was
I would
the
always
throat grab
I would
era.
always pitch the nipples and yank.
Opposite directions.
Yeah, it's like when you take somebody's arms and you swing them, they come closer to you.
Oh my God! Look back in there. You know he's gonna be like, Buddy's gonna be. I don't remember one thing still about this goddamn movie. I swear to God, I feel like I haven't even seen it.
I know. So I guess the goal of this movie was to connect the what happened in parts 4 and 5 to 1 and 2. So they bring it back to the Strode house. They bring it. They start to explain why Michael is the way he is and all that kind of stuff. Why is he not getting Rambo to get back in action?
Are they right? They're like, why do? Are these questions we needed answered?
Yeah.
Like the people were like, oh my God, if 6, they're asking questions. They don't know what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, we need to explain these things, like questions that no one asked or gave a shit about. Like, just have Michael killing people.
Yeah, exactly.
What the shit?
Exactly. And it was just like, yeah, I don't understand the point of it.
He's creepy as fuck.
He's like fucking, creepy fuck next door in American Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Kevin
like he's gonna
Spacey.
save the day. Yes, exactly.
Which he was just found not guilty in whatever trial. he was
Come
just
on
in.
now. Sure he fucking was. Whatever. It's a bunch of bullshit. I can't say because I wasn't there, but come on now.
Yeah.
He fucking totally, he's a creep to fuck.
Well, what's weird was like people were saying that kind of thing like exists. Like they were like, yeah, by the way, you're gonna his day is gonna come kind of thing, and then it did come, and you're like, oh, okay, so everybody knew what the fuck was going on, and then it's like, nope, turns out he didn't do anything. I'm like, ah.
Well, what do you know?
I
All
heard
those little boys lied.
Including like other actors
Yeah.
who were famous.
That's the whole time when they were on the set of like a Usual Suspects, and they had to stop filming, and he was gone for days. And I don't know who it was, Gabriel Byrne or something. It was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was gone because he was covering up his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's on to Myers. We think he's creepy as fuck, but he's on to Myers and the curse.
Yeah.
He's been studying the case since he was obsessed at the second movie.
Yeah. That would be amazing if they tied him in. He's like, I was there. And then they just do a bunch of scenes. They just do a bunch of, like, they show a bunch of old scenes, and then it just shows him, like, standing off to the side, be like, oh, man, crazy.
No, he would be like a baby.
Yeah.
When Michael Myers was in the hospital, he was a baby.
Yeah.
And,
They did that in Community, actually. They had, Jack Black was in an episode, and he's like, yeah, no, we're in the same Spanish class. And he's like, I've never seen you. And he's like, what are you talking about? So they started showing scenes from the previous
I think
season.
I've seen this one.
And then like Britta got up, she's like, I'm the one who cheated, and he comes from like behind a tree, and he's like, Britta cheated, but why? Like,
And they'll
it's
hate him.
so
They'll hate
fun-
him,
yeah,
right? Yeah, they fucking hate him.
because he's
yeah.
just like he's trying too hard or whatever.
He was there the
It's
whole
just-
time.
Yeah.
And they don't give a shit.
End of the episode, Owen Wilson comes in with the people, and he's like, hey, you can join our study group. And he's
Yep.
like, sorry, you were my safety group.
I remember. Yep, that's one of the episodes
Great.
I've actually seen.
Great episode. Studying is better when you're buddying around.
Studying's better when your butt's
See,
bleeding.
that's how you know a show is good. When the comedians you respect start showing up on that show, you know it's a good show. Because
Exactly.
they're not going to be caught
for
dead doing
nothing.
something
For
that's not
nothing, dude.
funny.
Like they're in there for 5 seconds, right? Like,
Yeah. Like
Look at
these
this.
these
Who
guys
the
won't do
fuck-
just anything.
if you go into anywhere
yeah.
and what looks to be blood, are you gonna wipe your finger in it and like?
Well,
I'm just gonna assume it's blood and just go from there.
I'm going to give it a tiny lick and then just be like, catch it.
Oh, low on iron.
Well, I wouldn't. There's nothing in this bathroom.
just
I would
find a
touch.
baby?
Everything has dark smudges.
Oh, yep. We found a baby in the old.
Nice.
How long has the baby been there for?
Probably 8 years. Oh yeah. It's like
When you pull it, it's a kid. Yeah, it's like
it's the thing I hate most about like when you have to have a baby in a movie. This is a newborn baby, and it's clearly like an 8-month-old. That like,
yeah, I know. Come on.
Well,
But
of
when
course you
did
can't
she
have a
stop
newborn.
the? I thought this was time had passed.
No, no. When she came to, there she is right there. So not much time has passed, but she when she went to the bus station, and then when
that
she
wasn't
went to
her
the-
though. That's the mom of the kid. That was the other girl.
No, that was her who had the baby.
Yes.
And so she went into the bus station. She ran in there and she went down and tried to call somebody from the phone booth.
And what about the girl that got stabbed under the thing in the barn?
Same girl. She ran off because she couldn't get away, and then she saw Michael, so she kept running, and then she ended up at the barn.
It's a good thing they're explaining things. This one is, this plot's like, wow. It's like fucking
This is what happens when we don't have the closed
Game of
captions.
Thrones. Like, I don't think that would help at all.
My
I
daughter,
can't tell these white girls apart. What the fuck?
yeah, my daughter decided she's gonna go as Lydia from Beetlejuice. for
No way.
Halloween, so
Lydia Dietz.
we gotta find her. She wants. I think she's gonna do the red dress. She's stressed though because she's like, well, I don't have black hair. I'm like, just get a freaking wig or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can just do up your hair all.
Yeah, you can be
bananas.
blonde Lydia Dietz.
Yeah, well, she's not even blonde, so it's like she's still got brown hair, but it's just like
Brown Lydia Dietz.
yeah, you'll be fine.
Must be some nightmares.
But not a brown Lydia Dietz, just a Lydia Dietz with brown
Hair. Yes, yes. She will not be doing brown face.
In our movies,
You-
in our movies, all of the people always have to be white. No recasting with other races to
That's
make
right.
them to make the amount of people represented in movies fair. We don't want such things.
I need to see a doctor.
What seems to be the problem?
I found a baby.
What an
in
awful
a
line.
cupboard.
Can you imagine? Okay, so she just says what seems to be the problem, and just what seems to be the problem.
What else
you
is supposed to say?
Or you could be like, "What's wrong?" or fill this out, or like any. You
you
just
have anything
what
that you can
seems
fill
to
the
be the
form
problem
out.
just seems to be the most like benign thing that you could say. What do you do with the baby? Is the baby evil?
He can feel it.
Babysitting me the night when Tommy died.
Uh-oh.
What you doing?
Oh, that's Tommy.
He's Tommy.
He's Tommy.
Well, that makes sense because he lived across the street from him.
Last night, didn't
So then, how old is he here?
hasn't he?
This is where. Oh no, it makes sense because Lori babysat Tommy.
Yes,
Tommy. So,
yes.
Yeah, so the ages.
yeah,
match.
he would be young. Now he's
The
older.
ages match up. Okay. And again, he could be 9 here. We don't
Could
really.
be literally anything.
Yeah. He's like, today is my 65th birthday. It's also my.
He's like the
day I was born."
animatronic, never-ending, Dick Clark robot.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Here she comes. He wouldn't answer my question. Get him. Like,
I said,
you-
what seems to be the problem? He's like,
He
you should
did
have.
not answer.
Also, you can literally just drop a baby off at certain places, no questions asked. And I think a hospital.
I'm pretty sure you can drop a baby
Fire
off
department.
anywhere, no questions asked. When you drop one off in the middle of the night, nobody answers the door. What questions are happening?
Fair. I'm just talking about the authorities
what
aren't
you
being
mean.
involved, but yes, no, what you're saying is awesome, and I support it 100%. But
She is so like Vicki Lawrence, like
was
as
just
Mama.
gonna say-
Like, oh my
I
God,
was
look
just
at
gonna
this
say,
lady.
She's like, she has the look of an like when you have like the host of SNL playing like a character,
Yeah.
that's the wife.
Yes.
And it's Jan Hooks.
Yes, absolutely, it's Jan Hooks.
Doesn't matter what year, it's Jan Hooks. Heard a nice story actually about SNL, which would have been around this era too. Well, a little bit later, but they were talking about the whole Norm Macdonald thing when he got fired for the OJ jokes. And
Is that when he got fired?
yeah, well, because
For making OJ jokes.
the head of NBC was close friends with OJ. And he literally, and he flat out told him, he's like, this has to stop. Like, you can't. Like,
Of course, he's like, I don't
and he's
give a
like, no,
fuck.
he's like,
Fuck
fuck
you.
you. But then the thing was, they went to him and they said, because he co-wrote that stuff with a guy named, oh God, what's his name?
You were gonna say Smigel.
No, something Smiley. His name just escaped me.
Oh my God,
I got it, 'cause no.
Norman Smiley.
Yes. No, Conan just interviewed him too, so I'll find this in like a heartbeat. Oh no, it was Jim Downey.
And he wrote the jokes with
Yeah, they co-wrote
the
Weekend Update.
The Weekend Update.
So they went to him and they're like, well, we can't really do anything with you, but we're going to fire Jim Downey. And he's like, absolutely not. And it's like, if Jim Downey goes, I go. And they're like, well, then that's what happens.
Well, how lame is that? Because he made fun of their friend.
Yeah.
Everything else was cool.
For
Everything
doing
else
that,
was
we're
cool.
pretty sure he 100%
Yeah,
did. Like,
everything else is cool, but now we made fun of your friend.
Yeah. It's like, that would have been my conversation.
Like-
I was like, instead of me being in trouble for doing this, why don't you question your friend's actions?
Yeah,
like, why-
right? Like, exactly.
Because you know what? If you murdered somebody, I'm fine not being your friend.
Right. Right?
If you're
What if it was like
if you were in legal
self-defense kind of crazy?
totally different.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't something that we knew, I would be there for you. Like, it's not like if you were like, hey, I didn't do this and whatever, and you're going through the trial, I would be there to support you.
Right.
If you just flat out fucking did it, like you
murdered
you
somebody.
called me up and you're like, get your Ford Bronco and drive me slow on the highway. I'm like, yeah, you know what? The last
Rowdy
thing I would
Piper
say
style?
when but still, one of the worst things. I'd pull over and I'd just be like, lose my number, douche.
Wow, douche. I feel like we like lowballing my murderous tendencies. Like, wow.
Well,
thank you
we've got
for-
history.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true. Yeah, we do. This is the
Is that Michael
story
Caine?
of the hurricane. He's still thinking about Jaws 3D.
this is the story
Fuck
of
was I
Michael
doing
Caine.
there? What the fuck?
No, was it 3D he was in?
Oh yeah.
Like, I couldn't remember if it was 3D or if it was 4, but no, 4
Oh,
was.
it was 4. It's 4.
Oh, was it 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3D was what's his face there?
Lived inside of him.
I lived inside of him, he's evil.
Why are you telling me this? Go to the police.
Like, he's saying like Charles Manson shit.
Contaminating his soul.
I'm inside
Like-
of your children.
First question is, how the fuck did you get in here? She didn't seem to be very. She was like, Mike. Oh, you're not Michael Myers.
Well, no,
Oh, God.
I imagine she know,
why
like,
not?
they know each other because of like what with all the stuff with Lori, right?
Oh yeah, she knows them. She must, of course. Yes, yeah. That makes sense, actually.
But yeah, I can't. Her face now. Every time I
I know,
see her,
it's
now, I
killing me,
can't
right?
escape
She
it.
so looks like who's this kid going as fucking.
I don't know. It's Orange Shirt Day though, so that's good.
Oh.
He looks
driving.
like he looks like he might have been like Haley Joel Osment in a previous life.
I wonder if that kid did anything else. He looks like the guy that ended up in Return of the Living Dead. There he is.
Yeah, but that's the Man in Black.
Who stands at a street corner dressed in that? Nobody notices him. Like, my God.
It's Halloween though. Let's give him that at least.
Whoa.
So that's actually a thing because Tommy dropped the pumpkin when Michael came around the corner.
We're supposed to think that he's Michael. Is that what they're doing here?
I think that's what they're because
Ooh,
they're
like the twit.
Yeah.
This guy reminds me of Rob Reiner or something from back in the day. Yeah, something
Something
terrible happened. You slapped your daughter the other day, you fucking piece of shit.
Granddaughter, it's even worse.
Granddaughter.
You're supposed to be extra nice to your grandkids.
Oh, fuck. Dr. Loomis like just left.
They found Jamie Lloyd this morning. Somebody killed her.
Oh, fuck. Is he gonna choke her out with the phone cord like in the other one? While she's on. No, that was her. That's like, I think Black Christmas.
I think this is the kid.
John, I want you to come with us.
Okay, if that little kid was Danny, which I think it was Danny, then this is literally the only thing he's ever been in.
This house.
Oh wait, no, that's not true.
Never
He's been in
celebrated
one
the
other
whole
thing. He was in a kid called Danger.
Ooh.
You knew.
Was he the kid or
Oh.
a different kid?
He was also the director of a short called The Bear, which you told me to remind you about The Bear.
Yeah.
Is that something that needs to wait till after the show?
No.
Okay.
There's just in Banff, there was a bear.
Yeah.
Like yesterday that killed 2 people.
Oh.
And
Cocaine,
I don't know whether it was cocaine related or not.
Mm-hmm.
But then, because humanity has to have some type of revenge.
Yeah.
Hours later, whatever, the helicopter found their dead bodies.
Yeah.
And then they picked out the first grizzly bear they saw. It was aggressive.
Yeah.
What? Wow. And they killed it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck did that bear do?
Yeah. No,
Nothing.
100%. Well, even
Like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck?
even
were
the
you
one
like,
who killed them, he didn't do it.
of
to
course
be a
he did
dick.
it. He's fucking like,
Yeah.
and then they're supposed to like it's just so ridiculous that they killed the bear. The whole thing is just nonsense. Like, I think that they should just shut it down.
Yeah.
The people that own property there, live there, don't have people go through the park anymore. It's supposed to be a conservation area for the animals,
Yeah.
and you're killing bears.
Yeah.
How is that conserving the animals?
Yeah.
This is fucking nonsense. How did they know? Like when they landed, he's like chewing on the guy's arm. Ooh. You know what I mean? There's just a bear over there. Did they sit him down and talk to him?
I know.
Like, how the fuck do they even know it was the right bear?
I know.
But some
Well,
kind
he
of
probably
justice.
he was holding a knife.
Right. He's got a knife.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, it's bananas.
you can't even chalk it up to being okay. It's a wild animal, bad luck.
Yeah.
You were there. It was there. That's it. No, but it's got to be the bear had some malicious intent. They have to kill it. Like,
although they did find
oh,
plans.
fuck.
Like, he actually texted a friend saying he was going to do it. So.
Right. But I don't know whether this really happened or not.
Yeah, that happened.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the bear thing. It's really pissed me off.
It pissed me off too already. I actually saw a different bear thing today. It was just a quick video. It was 2 male polar bears at this zoo, and they were tongue kissing. They were just in front of each other, just going. Blah, 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 blah. And so I commented, and I was like, my first comment, I was like, oh, weird. Conservatives don't get all mad about this one, but they get really mad when black penguins get gay. And then, what was the other thing? And then I responded to my response going, "Ooh, I have another one." I wonder if Coca-Cola's gonna get the same backlash that Bud Light got.
That's good, like that.
I was very proud of myself.
Looking right at gay polar bears.
It was so funny though. Like they were just literally they were just facing each other, just going like you know in SNL when like. Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader would start to French.
Yes.
That would be, they would do it the funny way.
The dirty and grossest fucking way you've ever seen.
And it was just literally 2 black tongues slapping each other. And I was just like,
what else are they going to do?
What? One bends the other one.
Well, exactly. What the fuck do you think's going to happen? You put both of those 2 of those conservative dudes into jail and you tell me how long they're going to be, how long it's going to be until they start sucking each other's dicks.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll bet you dollars to donuts that those conservative dudes start sucking dicks way before anybody else does.
Well, they're doing it now when they're not in jail. So
yeah. Oh, you better go outside, girl. She had nice hair.
Yeah. I was like, there was a whole thing with Lindsey Graham. I remember some like random like rent boy was like gonna say something, and then they said something about like an NDA, and he's like, "Oh, I guess I can't say something." And I was like, "Well, doesn't that say everything?"
Right. Exactly.
He was like, "I was gonna tell you what I did.
I was gonna tell you something, but his lawyers can't."
Yeah.
Who does that?
What?
The fucking knives.
Oh.
Nobody puts knives like that in the drip tray.
What?
They were all knives up.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Like, so, like you're going to take your knife out of the fucking thing. Well, like, come on.
That's how I do it. I don't like grabbing anything. It sticks into my hand. I pull it out and then I grab it.
Drop it into the drawer. They need to show the fucking knives again. That was ridiculous. Yeah. Nobody.
Yeah.
You put the handle up.
Yeah. No, of course.
It was fucked. It's the States. What are they doing down there? Like, my God.
Everything's backwards.
Oh, yeah. Check the backyard, girl.
I feel like that's what they're saying when like the conservatives say that we're like feminizing society and stuff like that.
Like, have they ever cleaned the walls?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's whatever Tommy Doyle's bathroom is. I think it's I don't know.
You're telling me that these women live there and those walls look like that? They're not even smokers.
I don't even know that they live here.
They're squatting?
Well, I'm trying to.
She never knows that guy there.
I'm trying to figure out like whose house is what. Like right now, the geography's all fucked up for me because it's like, is this the original Myers house?
I don't even know who's who.
Else? Right? I don't know.
It's Paul Rudd, Laurie Strode. I don't know.
That would be amazing.
The knives are all flipped upside down. I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, she's very pretty.
I want to do the most asshole thing.
Game Boy.
Nice.
I think he's playing Tetris. Hello.
That was the only game for Game Boy for several years.
I'm your neighbor from across the street.
Yeah, no shit. I see you filming me all the time. It's fine.
All the time.
Playing dolls with you.
I have a loose baby and I didn't know where else to
She
go.
wasn't here when Danny came home.
Danny, go downstairs.
Danny.
He knows all about dinosaurs.
See, I'm glad for his sake that people got to see him in Clueless first because he has a little bit of charm in like he has Paul Rudd charm in Clueless that I don't feel.
I think he's doing very well on this.
He's doing well. He's acting. He's doing like
he's supposed to be creepy. We're supposed to not know whether he's trustable or not.
But all I'm saying is like you get a sense of who you're going to get through his career,
right?
In that one, like even in what was it, Romeo and Juliet, he has a little bit of that, right? He's got a little bit of like awkward nerd kind of thing. I always hated this.
Or
movie,
was
the
watching
Phantom of
the old
Opera.
Phantom, yeah.
There's an app you can get. It's called like old movies or whatever, and like every like silent film and stuff is on there. You can watch the original Nosferatu and all those things. And I tried showing Abby one of them, and I watched it for like 4 minutes, and I'm just like, okay, this is
I
like,
can't even do
the
this.
movie was like 18 minutes long, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna make it that long. I'm just like, let's wrap it up.
18 minutes.
Let's wrap it up. Well, because otherwise the guy who was playing the piano,
Oh, Power
live,
Ranger. That's not loud.
yeah,
That's copyright right there. Power Ranger. Oh my God. Is that really him there?
well, if the Power Rangers were here, he'd take care of business.
Me.
Bubby.
She's like, are you the? Did you put all these up here because you're the? It's getting closer.
He looks like
Yeah,
he
the
has
mask
like
does suck.
shaggy
It's
long
weird.
hair.
Yeah.
The mask part is fine. The hair.
It's the
sucks.
hair.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a picture of Divine
Nice.
on the frit. Oh, this is what I was going to say. How many horror movies during the movie are they watching an old horror movie?
Almost all.
Right? Like fucking all of them.
This one they're watching Halloween 3 at one point.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I was reading through the things and they said that you could see like
Really?
you could see the kid's face melting or something in Halloween 3. Where did they get the bottle and all that?
They
Like,
had one there.
she like her youngest kid, the youngest kid there is like 12 years old.
She kept
was
them
like,
in her
just in
baby
case.
box. The memories of the baby. Oh, Jesus. oh, it's flashback or something. Oh, fuck.
This is like that was the other thing. Somebody who's going to be at Frightmare in the Falls is the guy in The Exorcist. Every now and again, you get like a little like a 3-frame flash of like this weird like demon-y face.
yeah.
That guy's going to be there.
Amazing.
And I was like,
Amazing.
is he coming in the weird face paint? He looks
Could
like
anybody?
He looks like Danhausen, the wrestler, and he's just like,
Danhausen.
Blood sacrifices of its
Oh my God, I love how I'm hoping that like unsheathing sound is when you open up this site.
yeah.
Because I was like, why was it sound there? This site. Ching! You're like, oh, here we are, Tarot World,
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck it is.
So yeah, he's narrowed this down. This is it's the cult of Thorn or like whatever it is, right? He's like that's what he's a part of, and that's why he kills and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's astrological, yo.
yeah,
Whoa. Not the time, bud. Not the time.
yeah. Pick your moment. Pick your
Yeah,
moment.
you're. Put the baby
Why did
on the dartboard.
all of these houses look so dingy?
Whoever they are after Jamie's baby. To make a
Oh,
much
so Jamie
more
did
sense.
die.
Yes.
Oh, that's probably why she wouldn't even get $5,000. She was in the movie for a couple minutes.
Well, no, because they changed it.
Yeah.
They were like, we're not giving you $5,000. She's like, I quit my parents and everything for this.
Could you imagine? You imagine calling your parents because like
I'm sure they would be in on it. Like, listen,
Yeah,
you're just gonna sign this thing, we're emancipated,
yeah,
whatever,
Yeah, you still live here.
just to do the
Try.
movie.
And it was literally only so she didn't have to follow that, like they can only work like 4 hours a day rule or whatever, so she could work full days. And then if she didn't work, she would also not required to be like schooled while she was there. Because that's the thing, they didn't want to have to deal with all the hassle. of it,
Right, of having a kid there.
A lot of rules. There's a lot of rules. That's why I was always like really impressed by the production of Harry Potter, because like everybody was a kid. I was like, there weren't a lot of scenes that were just adults
Well,
talking to each
yeah,
other. So
the
it's
movie,
like-
that's it. You can't be having a bunch of adults playing. And of course, then you do it as a group.
yeah,
It would probably be easier
yeah,
because everyone's a kid. You have one teacher. You all go sit down.
yeah.
You're all
Well,
the
and
same
they
age.
said
Learn
too-
the shit.
They said too that it was a very like school environment. Like,
Yes,
it's,
a
like,
very safe.
yeah.
You know, you got to still do your schooling. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, buddy.
Well, I'm also wondering. I'm like, did they do some of it during summer? Like, if you go during summer, do you have to attend some kind of school? Like, it's summertime. You were off school.
Maybe that's a thing.
Maybe it's a thing. I don't know. These are things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
who knows? Maybe just to be, you know, on the up and up, you got to learn something. Maybe you got to,
The only person I can ask about these logistics is my best friend in the world, Harvey Weinstein. He'll,
What does this lady sing?
I don't know. She's the
You're
wife of the You're
doomed.
Doomed guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People danced. They played games.
See, I kind of like what they were going for here. I don't like the
execution.
of it.
Agreed. It's lame. I haven't seen Michael in forever. There's been no murders.
I also don't like that there have to be other people behind.
Yes.
I would have.
So lame.
I would have liked, like, again, you're talking about the astrological stuff, and you'd just be like, sometimes when everything aligns, this happened. Like, something like this can happen. There doesn't have to be a whole bunch of people behind it or anything like that. It's like, this is what, like, this happened to Michael, and now he's taking it out on everybody else.
I hope that in the end, he turns on the cult, kills all the cult members.
Yeah. No, him and Leah Remini go and take
And then,
them off.
and then he arranges their bodies in that symbol
Yeah.
of Scientology.
There's a lot of that going on.
And then David Miscavige pushed him down the stairs.
By the way, if you know where Shelly is, put it down in the comments.
Where the
please.
hell's
Where's
Barry?
God, right?
Shelly?
Starstruck on me now. We got a
Can't
real
believe he put
agenda
big
here.
bolts into his neck for
Barry
this.
is gonna help us get the message.
That's method
As
acting.
soon as he takes him out, he dies.
Oh, yeah.
That's not the man. that
Oh,
died.
wow.
That's
It's funny that
just the
he's
guy.
dressed like him, though.
Hey, look.
Although he's also just dressed like
See the
Ferris
flash.
Bueller, like when he's.
What's going on here? Yep.
Uh,
Oh, he's not naked.
I was gonna say, is he supposed? I was gonna say, was he supposed to be naked? Or-
I love how they're kind of like, is he okay? I'm freaked out a little bit here. What's happening? Oh, ow.
What did he do though? That's hilarious.
No, he's just that guy.
Yeah.
He's that crazy guy.
Yeah. And he's just like, oh my god, he's so that like it'd be like something if it's like, oh man, he got.
Oh, look at this.
But he was crazy.
Well, I'm drinking. Just haven't talked to show out. Fucked away.
See, and that's something they could have done too. Okay, they just made him like a brutal asshole, but like,
Yeah.
they've been through a ton. Their one kid tried to killed one of their kids, tried to kill the other one.
Oh, everybody's already.
Also-
well, your wife's dead, so
Yeah.
you're gonna go to jail for that.
Oh no, I guess he didn't kill one. She didn't kill their first kid because that was Michael Myers. That was the Myers family, not the Strode family.
Right. Oh shit! He's still here. Like he'd been waiting the
still-
whole time. Like,
He doesn't. He's not even aware that the lights
Yeah.
went out. He's like, hey, that goddamn Rick. He told me I'm too drunk to drink. And it's like, but I can drink just fine when I'm drunk. It's me too. You
So you think
drunk,
they're pulling a Halloween prank on you, bud?
Oh, there's a candy corn in the corner. That means something. See it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's important.
Yep. It's a candy corn light.
Oh,
Oh.
just don't go into the basement.
Well, he doesn't know anything.
What asshole decided that most circuit breakers are going to be in basements? Put them in garages, or at least you could like open the garage, let some light from the outside, or
No, it has to be in the darkest, creepiest motherfucking
Yeah.
place ever.
the place where you're most likely to have a rat run
Yeah.
by you when
Yeah.
you're like
Or a giant spider, or a Michael Myers, or a,
almost never a Michael Myers.
rat. Oh, the fucking water tank heater broke or some shit. Again, just Lucy. What's her name? Is the wife's name? Oh, she's getting slapped tonight. Deborah, you fucking bitch.
I prefer Debbie for her though.
Debbie, you fucking bitch.
Jan Hooks would be Debbie. He looks a bit like
Oh, he's like-
what's
With
his,
you freaked out.
he looks like the guy who plays Biff, but like now.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. So fucking totally yes.
We're really nailing down who looks like
Oh,
what.
fuck yes,
on
we
this
are.
session, man.
When you're watching a movie with little to no trivia, you're gotta fucking give her.
There was a bunch, but it was all the exact same thing. It was like,
right
oh,
from the other bucket, right?
like almost every
Why
single,
is he freaked out about this? He's like, she doesn't do laundry like this at this late hour.
Yeah. Yeah, there were like 5 or 6 things that just covered the bad.
Yeah, reach right in there.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, there were 5 or 6 things that just covered the bad reception and the screening, and then there was a bunch of things like Johnny drives like a Pontiac G6, and it was just like a bunch of those things. I'm like, who cares? That's not even trivia.
Picks him up with a knife in him. Oh,
And then
oh, look at his face. Oh, come on, go back, go back.
what?
Oh,
I
I
don't-
crapped out on it.
I don't think it comes. through
Oh, there
the
you go, there you
lasers.
go. Yeah. Oh, you can see like he's got like shades, like the lenses or something to black the eyes out.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, I'm wondering if that's a direct response to the complaints about The Last Mask. And they were like, we don't like, how do we get around this? And they're like, block them. Instead of going, well, what did they do in all the previous movies where this wasn't a problem?
Yeah.
They're like, let's create a solution to a problem that never existed. We've got a shitty mask.
And what's the deal with seeing his eyes? I don't like seeing Jason's eyes.
No.
Why don't we like seeing their eyes? What's the deal there?
Because there needs to be a light, in my opinion, there needs to be a lifelessness to them. Like that kind of dead stare is scarier than seeing the guy's eyes. And because like they're stuntmen most of the time, and they're not really acting. They're like physically acting, but they're not like emotionally like doing anything. So like you'll in part 5, the guy's just kind of like looking around like, oh, what's going on? I'm fucking making money. Like it's just like, and it just completely takes you out of it because you're not seeing the eyes of a killer. You're just seeing some guy's eyes.
I agree.
All right.
I agree 1,000%.
All right. We'll sign this.
I won't.
I almost got
I'll
you.
sign it with my foot.
Yeah.
In the house
My left
of
foot.
the most brutal mass murderer in history.
Oh, fuck. What is anybody? This guy's like the way too old, crazy guy that they hang out with, right? Like,
Yeah. There's been some famous people play Tommy. Paul Rudd played Tommy.
Yeah.
I forgot he was Tommy in this, actually. And Anthony Michael Hall
Michael
plays
Hall.
Tommy.
How part of your house?
So really
I
only
think
that
they
stupid
really
little kid is the
fucked
only
up
one
on
who's
that.
not.
Did I see Halloween Ends? Did you?
I saw Halloween Ends.
How does it end? What
Carrie
happened?
and I. No, I think you did see Halloween Ends because I think you're the one who told me. So Halloween Ends.
Didn't she have to die to kill him or something?
Well, you already told part of it. Part of Halloween Ends is him hiding in the
Putting me in the middle of this shit.
In the sewers.
in the sewers, and then the other kid
Buddies.
becomes the
He's,
killer.
he was
Or-
enjoying, like
yeah,
they felt like they were setting it up that way.
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Well,
sick.
he
Okay,
tries.
yeah.
He tries to kill her. To kill the girl at one point, but
I can't remember how they get rid of him in the end or what happens.
yeah, I think they just wished him away.
Oh, yeah. They just don't look. Just don't look. Do 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 do.
Could you imagine? Laurie just looks at him and she's like, "Go away," and he just like goes like,
You
And then just
have
turns to
no
leaves.
power over me. Bah.
"Shut up."
Turn back, Sarah. Turn back. Oh shit! How the fuck did he get them out of there?
I feel like, does it feel like there's been more kills in this one, despite the fact that we're 100 people to kill in Friday the 13th?
Yes. Well, no, it's picking up now. It was really boring before now he's starting to murder. The head blow up scene was good.
Speaking of
That was a good
boring-
one.
Speaking of boring, and this is the thing that drives me absolutely crazy about this, and this is proof. First, the director flat out told people on the set he doesn't like the Halloween movies. He only accepted this movie because he had a 3-picture deal with Miramax, so he had to do it. So
But you do these two, but you got to do Halloween Night.
like, and that was like whatever. And so there was that, and then he cut Donald Pleasance out of most of this movie because he's like, oh, he's boring.
Is that really true?
And it's like, I guess, I guess, and I think we talked about it back in the day, but Christopher Lee was actually up for the role, and the studio didn't want him because he was like he had like the whole Dracula thing, like it was just,
Right.
like, they didn't want to like tie all that together, and so I guess he basically said, oh, it would have been way better with him, and he just like was like anti-Donald Pleasance. It's like when you think, oh, this guy would be perfect for Bond, somebody else gets the Bond, and you're like, fuck this guy. Like in every movie he's ever in from now on, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
And
It's not who I wanted.
yeah, exactly, right. It's
I was
not my
getting off on the whole
Yeah.
Michael Myers thing.
well, yeah, I get it. But
Get the can.
the
Just a minute.
but yeah, so he tried to get Christopher Lee to play a different character in this movie, and he wasn't available or whatever. But I'm just like, literally,
Who would he have played?
The only person, there's a guy named Dr. Wynn who's in this.
Wow, he's in the scene for like
And,
12
yeah,
seconds.
he
Yeah, that's what you get him for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, it's just one of those things that was just bananas to me because it's like Donald Pleasance is your only real tie to the previous movies.
Right.
Like you're giving out a lot of names and like references and stuff,
Oh,
but they're all different people. They're all whatever.
there she is. Oh, shit. It's raining blood.
Maybe that's who Christopher Lee
Like
was
the
supposed to
kids,
play.
like any kid
Yeah.
even back then, would just like not look up and be like
hopped up on sugar.
like raining in blood. She doesn't think, oh, now of course, right when you look, he falls.
Oh, would have been way better if it landed on that stupid kid.
He's got a death boner.
Get away from me,
Don't stare at his death boner.
It would be
titties in the flames a little bit.
It would be great if you go back and watch THX 1138, which Donald Pleasance was in.
Is he? That's
Robert Duvall and Donald Pleasance are like
that's George
the main
Lucas'
two
like
guys.
first movie, isn't it? Yeah.
And I think it would be great if like even that whole time he's like Robert Duvall is evil.
So he's
He's evil.
yes, Donald Pleasance. Yeah, they're all evil.
And then finally he just starts calling around and he's like, can somebody find him something where this works? Like it just and then like John Carpenter.
Oh my god, you know what? I didn't think they were gonna do it. I thought that they were hiding her boobies with the candlelight.
Oh.
And they switched it up on me.
Oh, they weren't.
Oh yeah. So we just bumped up in the ratings big time.
I really support the hygiene in horror movies. Everybody's all about grabbing a
Right?
shower. I mean, well, we just had sex. I better go wash my dick. And like, it's just like, first, just do it before, and B, just shower the next day. It's fine.
Right?
You're gonna wash your
You
sheets.
jump in the shower right away. You gotta lie there for a while. And
Well, that almost feels like, you know, when like if
wow,
you
you think
kiss,
I'm dirty?
like if you kiss somebody and then they wipe their mouth. This
right,
is like
exactly.
The same thing.
Yes. Like, wow, you think you're gonna get something here?
Yeah. Well, and the answer is always yes. It's a horror movie.
Oh my god, Michael.
Yeah.
I'll be in a minute.
So this was the thing, and it was something that they pointed out that tattoo obviously was not there for Halloween 1 or 2 or 4. It also was not, was not there in any like subsequent movies or anything like that. It was like they couldn't get this storyline away from us fast enough.
I saw his eyes there.
Like I almost
Totally.
like I almost feel like they should have had a tattoo removal during this movie and be like,
I
you know what,
find-
just don't worry about it.
Other than the head blowing up, the murders are lame.
Yeah.
Just like stab him, let's throw. Like, come on, Michael, come on.
Hello?
Yeah, but this is the laziness. This movie is very choppy. I'm noticing it's just here, go there, go, blah, blah, blah. And it's just very, just kind of, okay, let's just get through the steps so we can finish this goddamn
A little
movie.
rear view here.
Yeah.
Calling Nancy. Nancy, did you fall asleep? Michael's here. What the fuck?
Hey, he's downstairs.
Oh shit. Ram the phone. Oh my god, she's watching.
Liked in Last Week Tonight, they played a clip from Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, and it was him going, you gotta believe it, like he's just doing this whole thing, and then he like passes out, and John Oliver just goes, yeah, he was a bad actor. He's like, they were all pretty bad back then. He's like, but he was very bad.
Who?
And when Jimmy Stewart.
Jim Stewart.
But I'm like, when you think about it, and it's like, and this is not his fault, nor is it the fault of kind of anybody of that thing. This was like the end of stage and beginning
Right,
of thing. So they were
exactly.
still playing to the back of the room
yeah.
when they didn't need to. And it comes off awful.
What does this chick think she's gonna do here? Oh, the kid's there.
Yeah. That's what happens. Ding dong dong, ding dong dong, ding dong, ding dong. Well, it's a lot later than I thought it was. I have to be
They
up.
should have had like what time?
I gotta be up at 7.
Oh my god.
So
Fuck that.
yeah, well, I got a feeling because, like I told you, I was up till 4 a.m. editing, and then I didn't sleep at all, and then I had to be up to get the kids to school and stuff like that. I have a feeling we're gonna have another one of those days.
Well, yeah, judging at what time it is right now, but yes, you are.
Yeah, whoopsie doodle. Good news is I don't work till like later in the afternoon.
Skip the dentist. Fuck that. I'll rip your tooth out. What is it?
It's just a
I'll rip them
cleaning.
out. Rip them all out. Fuck them.
It's just a cleaning. I just
Your
did that
teeth.
thing where I was like, oh, I'll just get it out of the way
I would
early.
rather them rip my teeth out than I hate it.
Yeah.
Getting my teeth cleaned is like, oh, that fucking. And she's like, this is the best part for her. I'm like, no, it's not that fucking thing. And I'm like, tears are flying.
I brushed my teeth once. I don't know why I need to go through this charade.
This charade. Oh man, I gotta floss. I'm an avid flosser. Do you floss?
Yeah, not as much as I should by any means.
Should.
I have those little floss sticks. so I
Oh,
feel
those are
like I gotta
fucked.
have
Who
it.
the fuck can use one of those?
I can't. I got my fingers don't let me get to the back of my teeth flossing. I
Use your
cannot
feet
do-
then.
Yeah, I guess.
Use somebody else's hands.
There you
Like,
go.
come on.
Nah, I use the floss.
Get in there, Reese. Get in there.
I use
I don't see any blood yet. He's
And
like,
I-
Dad,
yeah.
please.
and I also use the floss sticks that my daughter uses because she's got braces. And they're like these little brush things, and you just kind of jam it in between your teeth and just go back and forth. It's like you're putting a little tiny dick in there. And so it's
Does
related.
not sound like you're even flossing correctly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, it's fine.
I have to. They're all crisscross. And oh, fuck, here he is. Did you do this? Or did I don't know what's happening, Jimmy? I fuck.
Is everybody dead?
Is this your room? Are you looking at your creepy kid?
This kid is somewhere between. So I've already mentioned Haley Joel Osment, but you know the kid who played like in The Omen,
Yeah.
like but like the remake of The Omen. He was also like the little kid who was in like boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
That's the kid right there. He was also Mercury Rising. Remember, he
Yeah.
played the
Oh yeah.
the mentally handicapped kid or whatever when he was in tons of shit.
He was like
totally. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You say that.
he was going to be Haley Joel Osment. Then Haley Joel Osment happened, and then it was like done.
Oh my god, that is amazing. That is exactly who the fuck I was thinking about. Oh, he was also in like a Dream Child.
Yes.
That kid was in every fucking thing when he was like that age.
Yeah.
For like 2 years, that kid was everywhere.
Yeah, he really was. There were a bunch of kids who were in Full House that were like that too. I can't remember if he might have been one of the kids who was also in Full House, but like they would just show up. Well, Danielle Harris, who was in this, was doing that too. She was in Roseanne.
Oh, nicely done, lady.
Nice way to trick him up.
I guess, you know what, at least they tried something different. I know it's still ending the same way as they all do, but they tried something different. I like how they never explained the cult at all.
Yeah, they do a little bit. When she was in the room with Paul Rudd and he's playing what I can only assume is his podcast in a pre-podcast world, where he was he explained it there because that's where we were seeing all that Zodiac stuff and all of that.
All his clippings.
But
and-
again, it was a really quick. Okay, well, here's what me and the other writer thought up in during like a 30-minute lunch.
30-minute lunch is lame. Can't even put you down on that.
I don't even bother. It's like I'm at work or whatever. I'm like, I don't even bother with the lunch. I'll eat on the way home.
Exactly, or eat there or something, because half an hour is just lame.
When
What do you do with half an hour? Nothing. I can't even go take a dump.
Yeah.
That's usually what I do on my lunch break, because I've been holding in a big dump all day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you gotta have this happened in the other one we just watched. Oh my god, like the step over. Is
I
he
know.
dead? Who ram that thing right through his head right the fuck now?
Yeah.
Like, why are you like,
It's the number one thing Zombieland teaches you is the double tap.
yeah, like
Make
my
sure-
god. Oh, for the love.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, hand
heard-
acting. Good
you
hand
heard
acting
his
right
wrist.
there.
That's
Yeah,
his
that
weak
was
spot.
Great hand acting.
What if that was it? You
Great as
like,
tattoo.
Yeah. My weak spot.
The souls.
See, and that's the thing. It's like they need to make it somehow paranormal all the time. It was the same thing with Jason Goes to Hell. But it became the like his soul is traveling between people.
Where's the
and
baby?
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck all that. Just he's a guy who killed, and you try to kill him and it doesn't work, and we don't need to know why.
They went back right to the beginning. They're coming across the street, banging on the door.
And
Yeah, that mask sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a shit ass mask.
It's ill-fitting.
It's ill fitting. Oh fuck.
See, but I like that. See, a calm,
Where's the baby?
consistent pace. That's what he does. Jason ran at people.
I remember in. Okay, so I know in the one he takes his mask off, but his face is in the dark. He's just a regular guy.
First one.
You never get that shot where they take the mask off and in the end act his ugly face is there. You know, like Jason, the mask always comes off. You're like, whoa.
You get to see him very briefly, and I think it's the first of the Halloween, like the new trilogy.
Yes.
And you see him, and that's the only time Nick Castle played him.
Oh, look, his buddy. Is that Ed Harris?
Only Ed Harris or Christopher Lloyd are the only two people who are allowed to wear that outfit. It was him all along.
Careful with the girl.
Oh shit. Yep, here's the cult.
Fidelio.
Oh fuck. Oh, she's in on it too.
Everybody.
Hello, dear.
Very Rosemary's Baby. Out the fucking window, Jason style.
2 straight movies we
Out
watched
the
today where
fucking window.
the person to defend themselves jumped out of a window onto the ground.
Love it. Fuck you. See ya.
They didn't do the stunt in this one though, where she just flat out landed. on the
Damn.
ground.
Too bad she didn't run. She, right idea, honey. Right idea.
Yeah. Well, except the part where you knock yourself unconscious. Is this them burying her? They're like,
No,
well,
she's gone, just like in the first one.
that would have been way better. Is they're burying her? It's like, well, she thought she was gonna get away, but she died when she jumped through a plate glass window.
Jason or Michael got away.
Yeah.
And that's how they say to Michael got away.
Yeah.
That's the take they kept.
Yeah.
Oh, if I thought this was over. It's not even. We're only 15 minutes in.
I want this to be part of a shared universe for some, but not for horror. Like I'm not looking for another this versus this. I want this to just also be part of the Transformers universe or something.
That's the mattress from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
No, it's for a mattress store.
Oh, okay.
Like, you like bloody mattresses?
Yeah.
Hey, look at this.
Like I want this and Knocked Up to be in the same universe or something. Paul Rudd plays Tommy in both of them. And it's just just Haddonfield is just something that happened. It's just it's real, but we're not worried about that. We're worried about Katherine Heigl's pregnant and shit.
Where are we here? What is this? The Nutter? Is it the Nutter? Oh, here we go. Yep.
Sanitarium. Shouldn't that be the place where things are sanitary, but it's going to be another gross smudged place? Oh, no, it's pretty nice.
It's pretty clean, actually.
Respect.
What a place.
This looks like a phantasm hallway.
He's like, Donald, can you go any faster? We're sort of in a big rush with a murder. You stopped to have a smoke there.
I literally
You took a nap.
Walking fast is evil.
Can I have the gun? Or
Well, here's also another thought. You've pumped quite a few bullets into the bad guys from these movies, and it never seems to work out.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he just murdered it.
What just happened there?
Murder.
Wasn't there...
Because you were the first one to see it.
Oh.
Recognized its
Here, we got to
pattern.
turn this up so we can hear it. Recognize. Evil.
You were uncorrupted,
Evil.
ancient. You
Uncorrupted evil. That's the best kind.
I've had my favors with this baby. Jamie.
And what is the point of having Michael as this thing?
I don't know.
And I'm asking you to join me.
Whoa.
I thought
Now's your chance to join the dark side.
Michael was a monster.
All he is to me is a short Alec Guinness.
Oh. Jesus, you could have been here early enough. I had to make up all types of dumb shit.
He was gonna say yes.
He's like, what the fuck?
Well, we give Dr. Loomis a little time to think about it.
I just had this really like heart-stopping moment where I was like, did I forget to hit record?
Oh my
I didn't.
God.
I didn't.
Thank God. Yeah, you
But-
know.
Well, my biggest fears are that it stops at some point, or that I just didn't do it in the first place, but it's there.
Is this like, it looks like it's still in order, like inoperable, or not inoperable, like going.
Yes.
The word I'm looking for here.
I think that they're like, I think that it's under the impression that it's like been condemned. but they've
Right.
been keeping-
It's been abandoned, but now they've
yeah.
taken it and they're,
Yeah.
yeah, because the door wasn't really working very well.
Yeah, it was a bit of a fixer-upper, but they got it dealt with.
They painted the walls, threw some screws up. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Who's there?
Kara.
Yes, obviously. Go in there.
Yeah. Whenever a door just randomly opens up when you're walking down a hallway, always go in the door.
And it's exactly who you're looking for. I don't know if the door opened or more so that he saw like somebody move. Yeah, get in there, bud.
Well, it's a sanitarium. It'd be funny if it was just a chronic masturbator. It's just like, watch me.
Holy fuck.
Oh,
He walks amongst us, brother.
all right.
He's come back. And
I have his baby.
Mahaba.
he's very angry.
Ah.
Does it feel to be damned?
Whoa. Is he right behind you?
Man, she got a lot of that. She got a lot out of her system, but right before she died, like she had blood out.
Oh, he's like, oh, you're over there. So he's there and he has stabbed her? Or did she stab herself into saying this?
I think he stabbed her. He's angry, she said.
He seems to be always angry.
Yeah.
If you want to shock me, tell
Actually,
me that
he
he's
seems-
not angry.
Actually, in fairness, he's very chill.
Oh, fuck.
Like, yeah, he's
Oh my God, he was right there.
he's got a bit of a punch. This Jason's got a little bit of a gut. Like, all he does is walk, and he never eats. So,
You called
like,
him
where's-
Jason.
Did I?
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, that's that, I guess. This is the final episode.
He was right in that. That cell can't be that big. So he was right in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I'm going to let you run and find her
He's
just
probably
for
just
the
went
creep
behind the door.
factor. Yeah, just for the creep factor.
Hey, he's got style.
Oh, yeah, listen to that riff.
See, and again, this is the bum, 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 bum,
Oh,
bum.
fuck, buddy. See, he's not going to get in there either. You're just letting him get in there now.
Yeah.
Well,
You'd have both been safer if you would have just run. She was locked in the room. Oh
oh,
god.
it's over.
He's killing you.
I was just going to, he's
You'll get-
choking me.
You'll get it if you listen to our Friday the 13th episode from 2 weeks ago.
He's choking me. She's wearing her like her Bride of Frankenstein without the top hat thing,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I was gonna say it also could be a Princess Leia dress.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like multi-purpose.
It's Halloween.
Anything
She's dressing up
Sherry
as whatever
Moon,
she needs to be.
Anything Sherry Moon Baby has worn in any zombie movie. I love when I was at like seeing Rob Zombie live.
Yeah, did she
Recently.
feature in that?
Yeah, no, there was like suddenly a preview
Yeah.
because the House of a Thousand Corpses is coming back to theaters. Yeah, that's what I said during the concert. I was like, why?
Yeah, I've seen Texas
Like, nobody
Chainsaw
gives
Massacre.
a fuck about this movie. What does Rob Zombie think that he's some fucking
See,
the worst horror fucking movies ever made?
See, and the thing is, like, Rob Zombie has some cinematic style for horror, but he's not utilizing
He's not.
it.
No,
It's
he's not original at all.
no, and that's the problem. Like, I remember watching, like, we were so excited for House of a
Oh
Thousand
fuck
Corpses.
yeah!
And then it came out, and we were like, it's Texas Chainsaw
Yeah.
Massacre. It's 100% Texas Chainsaw
Exactly,
Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then right when it gets good, you're like, oh, that's over.
Yeah.
Right when they start going through like the catacombs and all this, you see all the crazy creatures for 10 seconds a piece. You're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like,
And then they have their clown characters. Like, he's going to be the guy who takes us through this universe. Fantastic.
even his fucking like he doesn't even write his own music.
No.
He goes to John 5, the guitarist. He literally like, write me an album, gives him a shit ton of money, and then fucks off.
Nice.
Like he's literally not one goddamn thing that he does.
Well, he's the astro creep, so he has to really, like, handle that.
Right?
So,
When you're astro creeping, you have a lot on your plate just there.
yeah. Well, think about, like, the Friday the 13th thing. Like, think of that guy. He was hired to be the writer-director. The first thing he did was hire a writer with his own money.
He's like, takes the mask off. Woo! He's like, what the fucking day?
He takes the mask off, hits the urinal, he starts peeing, and just starts farting.
He's like, whoo, what a day, baby. Hey, what was that? Huh? Who's there?
Wait a minute. Oh, it's just a couple of cult folks.
Okay.
I like that though, because this is like his safe space. He's like, I don't have to kill here. These are my bros.
Right. He's gonna turn on the call. I don't remember one goddamn thing about this. I know I've seen it, but holy fuck!
The
like,
only things I remember the bus station, and I remember the scenes with in the hallways with Donald Pleasance and him.
right.
I just because I was like, and it's just me flipping through channels and go, oh yeah, the sixth one. I don't remember liking this one, and just keep going.
Oh, I say no. This one? Yeah, this one.
That one.
Like he didn't see that one first.
Yeah. Well, I think he probably like sometimes you just have a
What
mind for
is
something.
that there for? Like, what
Yeah.
the shit?
That's the super scalpel. If I'm gonna get
Like,
really,
why do they just have this in the hallway
Yeah.
randomly? Oh no, it's not a hospital anymore. Sorry, it's a.
yeah. It's
They
just-
have redone
Well,
this facility for
yeah.
murder and cultish
yeah.
things.
Yeah. So I mean, it has its uses. It's also a bread knife. I like that there's like CT scans.
Oh fuck! Oh god!
Would you not consider like so you work
Oh, he is killing everybody now.
at this place for the cult people, and then this guy comes around and he's like, so he murders literally every person he comes in contact with. I'd really rather not work with
Well, yeah,
that.
exactly. That's why I said like when you're working for one of these villains, and it's like the right hand man pisses him off and he just kills him, and everybody's like, cool. I guess I got a promotion.
This is
Right on.
yeah, this is very much the corporate culture at work. It's like, I don't want to work with this guy. He's literally a murderer. And it's like, well, I mean, we'd have to put a case together, otherwise we could be sued for a wrongful dismissal.
Right.
I don't want to have to package him out.
Oh yeah, he's
Like,
killing everybody now. Just
This-
because he's a murderer doesn't mean he's not doing his
Is
job
this straight
correctly.
up just one of the hallways from Aliens?
Yes.
They were like, we got to shoot some more scenes, and then like, Ripley, out of the way.
Oh yeah, this guy's fucking.
Thank God he's been hobbled.
He's moving pretty good.
That'll buy him some time. The only problem is it doesn't even slow him down. He'll just stab him and keep moving. It's not like he's going to stop to eat him.
This looks like one of the like inmates. Oh no, he's a doctor. He's a doctor.
Yeah, he's the
Help
one.
me! I've been doing evil things forever, but now it's on me.
Fun piece of trivia.
Oh, here we go,
He
here
is the father of the guy who's playing Michael Myers.
No. Really?
So, yeah.
Oh.
I don't have their names.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
What?
I don't have that was a good kill. I don't have their names in front of me, but it was something.
We
that
could
I
have seen the
researched earlier.
face going through the bars. I mean, really.
You got enough of it. I mean,
I want to see like, like T1000 that shit.
I guess that
Oh my god, he knows all the shortcuts.
yeah, they did a producer's cut of this, which was a lot more along like that kind of psychological lines, and then this is the more like slasher version.
Right.
Which, I mean, they're slasher movies. I don't swap genres for your movie franchise.
Right. What about a comedy? A buddy pick movie. Tommy and Michael Myers on the road together.
No, but could you imagine if like the third movie, and I know they weren't like all like sequels to each other, but could you imagine the third David Spade and Chris Farley movie was like a horror movie?
I like that. Yeah.
Like, it's just like, we're just-
Stretch the chops.
Yeah. Instead of David Spade hosting
Oh fuck.
Snake Oil.
Oh yeah. His new. What is the fucking? What is the show like?
It's basically the idea is you have people and they present two really crazy products to you, and you have to guess which one is the real one. Like one of them actually
it's
made it
sort
to
of
market,
like,
the other one
you know,
our writers made up.
Like, is it cake
Yeah, essentially.
or not?
That's the thing. They want real quick, like this. With the strike that was going on and all that, it was just a matter of.
Oh, it's over now, right?
The WGA, it hasn't been ratified yet, but they have agreed. Like terms have been, like agreed to. They're not negotiating anymore. It's just lawyers signing shit.
Right.
Then it'll officially be over.
But essentially, it's over.
Yeah, but essentially it's over. But the SAG strike is still going on.
I don't like that you can see like the bottom of the mask like that.
I hate that. I just had this feeling of he's like, oh, you want this baby? Here, and he just spikes it on the ground.
The baby's not in there. Come on.
He's like,
it's a
"No, you-"
bomb.
Oh yeah.
It's a grenade, baby.
I want it to be like one of those ones with like the wick, like the big balls. I don't like. Yeah, that's better. Like I don't mind seeing that there's a person under there, but I really don't care for what I just like that last one. It was like pressed up against his face, and you could just see like.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do this. It's so dark that you can't see his eyes.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
I like
Should always be like that.
Give me baby.
I think I saw a smile.
This
He's smiling. Look, he's smiling. Mutagen.
Yeah.
Wrong one, bud.
You're gonna turn him
Wrong
into-
one.
He's turning into Super Shredder.
Yep, he's gonna be super Michael Shredder Myers.
And he already was Super Shredder size. Now he's moving into the next version.
Oh, fuck. Is it? Ooh. It's like, holy shit.
This was the first guy to play Michael Myers twice as well.
Oh.
He played it. Yeah, he played him in 5 and 6, and the only other two people who have played him more than once were Tyler Mane in the Rob Zombie ones, and the guy was it James Jude Courtney who plays him in the 3 recent ones.
Right. I know that name, yeah, just because he's the newest one.
Yeah.
He's gonna pass out freaking to crush your skull.
Is he gonna do the Kona Crush?
Oh, here you go. It's a woman.
Yeah. You know what would have been really good?
It's Rosie O'Donnell.
You know what would have been really good if in wrestling they had one person. It was like Kona, when it was Kona Crush. He was fighting a like just a jobber, and they just set it up somehow with like special effects. He's doing it, and the guy's eye pops out or something. They're like, oh god.
They can show that on the video package of what he's capable of.
Yeah. Fucking
Like in the parking lot, he grabs a guy.
Vader wrestled after an eye popped out.
Yep.
That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my
Yep.
life. Oh, now he has emotion. I always love that there's a place where a kid can get through, but adults can't.
Yes.
They're like, oh, thank God for this place. Because, like, you know, Michael's not crawling.
Thank God. I love how he doesn't kill her. He's like, the kid throws it. He's like all he has to do is like 5 more seconds, Mike, and she's dead.
Okay. He's got a 6-shooter, and he just used 2 of those bullets, and assuming...
He just reloaded.
Yeah, he's doing the video game reload.
Get him, Paul Rudd.
Nice.
He's not done yet. Bash his fucking brains right out.
He's gonna fuck him.
With a pole.
Yeah.
Come on, one more for good measure. Come on. Not dead yet. You see his brain pop out? Keep going.
Make him tap. Put him in an ankle.
Whoa. This is the totally like after Buddy and
You're
same with the machete.
100%. We basically just watched the same movie twice.
And remember, he was supposed to be possibly the new, right? Like,
yeah.
Is he bad?
Come with us. No,
I gotta stand around here saying he's evil, you know. I don't know.
No, he goes, I think I'm due for a vacation. And then he just takes off his long coat and he's got like a Hawaiian shirt on. I'm gonna go have a Mai Tai. And then,
look at his face.
Then he goes there and he's like, I'm sorry, we're out of Mai Tais. You're evil.
Don't you think you would just beat him with a pipe? You like chop his fucking head off or something, you know? Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't have.
He's gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then it's like, oh no, wait. And then his camera moves over. He's over there. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
He hates this mask. That's why he failed. He's like, this mask sucks.
The only thing he hated more than that mask was that needle.
Because it didn't have heroin in it.
Pumpkin. Was that just the
Whoa
in memory? That's so sad.
Whoa.
It's so sad that this was his last movie too. Is also starring J.C. Brandy as
the
Jason
exact
Brandy,
same movie we just
introducing
watched.
Devin Gardner as Danny Strode. Yeah, Devin Gardner, that was the kid. He's literally done nothing other than this, even though he's the most recognizable child in the world. like you said, he's like he was in everything. He's been in nothing.
Yeah, I do
But
like
I 100%
the
agree.
shape. I like that.
Yeah,
the shape.
The shape is always great.
Ooh, that's cool.
Lee Ju Chu. Great name.
Yeah, she was a nurse.
That's it. That was the. Oh, okay. Now we.
The Jason was way better.
Yeah, I agree.
Way
I
better.
agree. Because again, yeah, it was just I hate when they go down these things. And you know what's actually really funny too? Now that I'm thinking about it, Jason Goes to Hell. Who comes and explains all the supernatural stuff? The Man in Black, the mysterious Man in Black who gets off the bus and nobody knows who the hell he is.
Dude, when I was on the boat, this guy came on with a Friday the 13th shirt on.
Yeah.
And it was the one with the knife. I think it was 6. I don't know which one it was, but it had the knife in the head.
Yeah.
Maybe Jason's dead. I don't know if Jason lives. I don't know. But it was the cover of the VHS, right?
Yeah.
And as he's walking past me, I was like, you know what I think about Jason Voorhees? He's like, I think about a little girl with a donut, or a little girl sticking a hot dog through a donut hole.
Yeah.
He didn't know what I was talking about, and he just kept walking. And I was like, you in my mind, I was like, you take that fucking shirt off right now, you fucking poser.
Yeah, and you know what he was thinking? He was like, I gotta get the fuck away from this guy because he's just
this creepy fuck. That's true. That
and
actually happened. That's funny because that happened this week.
What's very funny is our reactions to that exact same thing would have been very different. You're like, get that fucking shirt off, whatever. I'm like, oh my God, that guy thinks I'm a pedophile. And that's all I would be able to think of for the next 8 years. I'm going to be like,
that man should not eat a hot dog or a donut.
Yeah. Like, I picture the next time I see him, I'm at a Costco and I'm about to eat a hot dog and he looks and he's like, you know,
like that Adam Sandler movie was like,
always, yeah. Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
This is like kind of Allison Chain, Deborah Hill. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Thank you. But yeah, that's why they're John and Deborah Strode. Less
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, that's exactly what.
That's cool.
Less Banda. More like more Banda. The comedy gets hard. The comedy gets hard when I have to get up and find
Oh my God, yeah, we're 2 of the same movie in.
Good Lord.
Written by I Found God, performed by I Found God.
I always like when you find a certain
Brother Kane.
Yeah. when you come across a certain one when you didn't know somebody else wrote it, and you're like, oh my god, Bonnie Raitt wrote that song for like whoever, you know, and it's like, oh, crazy.
Bonnie
What was
Raitt
it?
wrote the screenplay.
What the hell is ultra stereo? Is that what they used to call surround
stereo.
sound? Like,
No,
like
that's no,
stereo is
no.
just left and right.
No, that was before stereo, guaranteed. It was probably
Really?
all the sound is just really sharp. Like
Yeah.
laser ultra screen, you pay $5 for. Like, what am I fucking looking at here?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Man, oh man. All right, guys, that is the end of this movie. Thank you so much once again for joining us. If
That was the shirt right there.
yeah,
Yep, the final chapter. Yep.
maybe he stopped there because he thought that was the last one.
Well, I told him that.
In that case,
I
that's
guess.
fair.
Yeah, that's all right, I guess.
Yeah, so if you are watching us on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we got new episodes coming out, and comment down below. Where does this one rank for you amongst the Halloween?
Way the fuck down there. Way down there.
I was kind of sad. I was kind of hoping that I couldn't remember what the last one we did was. And I was like, oh God, please tell me we're on H2O, because I mean, like, H2O is not great, but it gets us back into the swing of things, you know what I mean? And Laurie's back. So, I mean,
Is that Michelle Williams
yeah.
and Josh Hartnett?
Yeah. You didn't, Josh Hartnett is her son
Oh,
in that.
I forgot. Yeah. I remember Uncle Jay was in it. And he lives. Spoiler alert.
What is his thing? His agents must be the best. He is the black guy who survives
lived
every
the shark movie.
Deep Blue Sea.
Yep.
He made it all the way through NCIS, and he's on another NCIS now.
Wow, he made it all the way to the second one.
Yeah, rappers love being cops.
It's weird.
All right, guys, that is it until next time. So I hope you had a happy Halloween. Probably not if you spent it with us instead of going out.
Yeah, don't forget to tell us if you've ever gotten busy to one of our episodes.
Yeah, please.
I'm not saying that got you in the mood. Maybe if it did, that's cool.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was on in the background. I'd like to know. Yeah.
All right. Well, if not, here's your chance. Okay, we're gonna give you a couple seconds for you to go and get your loved one and get this thing started. And good night, everybody. That was the end. They finished. It was
They're
done.
done.
So we will
Just
catch
like my
you.
love life. There you go.
We'll catch you next time, guys.
Bye.
Peace.